Wolfie, you're 19th.
That's it.
Okay.
And that's all he's got. That's all he needs to say.
That's all he needs.
That is all he needs to say to Wolfie.
That is all he needs. Yeah. I'd be surprised if a team come in and drop 65 million on Semenyo in January. I'm not saying this.
My club can do that, mate. Speak for yourself, mate. My club is going to do that all day long. We've got money. We've just
here we go.
War chest. And for me, once Spurs get Semenyo over the line, I think all of you need to feel happy. We'll be ready to rock and roll. Semenyo's the missing piece to our jigsaw puzzle. So for me, it's great news.
No, he's not, bruv. You've got about 5 seconds.
On the left-hand side, we're sorted. Trust me.
Deji, you're deluded. If you think Semenyo is the only player you need, the final piece of your puzzle, this is a Tottenham Hotspur team.
You needed a new manager last week.
Wolfie's face actually did make me laugh. Wolfie's face was hilarious when you said that.
That is a key cog in what we're trying to do as a football.
I'm just trying to figure out who Semenyo replaces in that Spurs team. Is it Morgan Gibbs-White or Eze?
I was going to say, Wolfie, you could try and get Semenyo and play him with Eze at Forest. I remember you said Eze was going Forest.
I don't want Semenyo. I just want him to leave Bournemouth. That's all I care. I don't care who gets him. Deji, go get him. Go get him.
I will.
Your track record on getting players isn't good, Dej. Like, why are you coming with all this chess suddenly?
Bro, we got kudos when no one thought we could.
Yeah, but no one else.
Kudos.
You know what I mean?
Kudos, mate. Kudos on that one.
I'm just saying to you.
What's his GA this season? What's Kudos' GA?
If Spurs get Semenyo, it's a good look for my club. Unfortunately,
good look, yeah.
We can't say the same about Nottingham Forest, but that's another story.
But do you think
you can't even get players out of Forest? Do you think you're going to get out of shitty Bournemouth, man?
No, bruv, we dodged the bullet with your club, mate. So I don't.
No, you didn't. Because remember, we sold you Brendan Johnson for 50 million, bro. Let's not forget that. Let's not glaze over that.
Look, let's be real, Wolfie. Look, if you want to do this back and forth, I'm happy to do back and forth with you this evening. I'm not going to cook you simply because you did us a favour. If your club is dumb enough to keep one of the dustiest players I've ever seen in Morgan Gibbs-White, then what are you telling me, bro? He's been crap for you, bro. You're shaking your bum for a player who's been rubbish for you all season. Well, keep him, innit? Keep him. Hold that, bro. Hold that. It would have been more funny had you sold him for 60 mil to Spurs. That would have been entertaining, but you didn't. You kept him. So who's the dummy?
Deji, the funny thing is, you just cook yourself. So you tell me who's got more GA, Gibbs-White, who's been rubbish, Kudos, or Xavi. And I'll tell you what, I'll let you add up Xavi and Kudos together, bro.
Bro, you're talking about.
Just keep cooking yourself, Dej. I love this, man. I've missed you, bro.
No one cares about these dusty players that you're mentioning, bro. At the end of the day,
two of them were yours. Two of them are yours, bro. What are you doing? 66% of the ones I named are yours.
Let's do a question here. So with all that GA, because GA is goals, do you know what I mean? Goals and assists. What has that got you? Where are you in the league?
Wait, what's it got you?
That's what it's all about.
What's it got you?
No, look. Wolfie, this ain't your day job, yeah, where you stand in front of a screen and you're lecturing to students, bro. Yeah, you're not a lecturer here, bro. This is football. Yeah? And GA is about goals scored and the impact it has on your club's position in the table. Yeah, I want to know, with all the GA, Mr. Mathematician, Mr. IT man, what has that done for your club this season?
19th, I think it is, isn't it?
Okay, did you miss the bit? Hold on, Dad. You're kind of arguing yourself here. I agreed with you, Gibbs-White wasn't good, but I'm saying to you, he's still got better GA than your two duds that you've bought. And what have they done for you? What have you won already, Dej? Like, this is the most circular argument I've ever heard, man.
Dan can't believe what he's hearing. Elby's decided, you know what, he's checked out, and so has Billy, and I can't blame him. Because we're still wanting you to answer the simple question, what has the GA done for you lately? And given by your age, that was a tune delivered to us by Janet Jackson. What have you done? You know what I mean? Like, come on, like, tell us.
Okay, I'll tell you what it's done. It's done the exact same amount as you've done this season.
All right,
it's given us more home wins than you've had in the league.
I'm fifth. Say what you like.
Are you finishing fifth?
I'm fifth though.
You finishing fifth?
I'm saying. Sorry, guys.
Are you worried, Deji? Are you worried that you want Semenyo, and I would take Semenyo at Arsenal? I do hear where LB's coming from. I think Rodrigo would obviously be the one that takes it to next level, but I don't know how available he is. Obviously, Semenyo is being linked with a move. Are you worried that a Liverpool, Arsenal, maybe even a City? Because apparently in the chat, Timsy was saying that LB wants Semenyo.
Why would Semenyo go to Spurs?
That's a very good question.
It's a great question. The only thing would be game time. Game time would be the only reason.
Game time and Champions League football.
Oh, you think you get Champions League?
It's going to be the Champions League side
for half a season.
I appreciate you a lot, yeah. I don't know why you're squinting this evening, bro. If your light is too bright, you need to dim the light a little bit. Yeah? Because we are playing we're offering Champions League football.
Yeah, but for how long? For 6 months.
How many years, bro?
What are we talking about, bro?
Does Semenyo back himself as a player?
It takes good players to build a great team, no?
Does Semenyo back himself as a player? Because if he does, he ain't going to go to Spurs.
So he would potentially go to a City and be on the bench. What's the point of that?
Because then he'd win stuff.
On the bench. I think I think there's something about... I feel like the game has slightly changed, LB, and I don't know if you're keeping up to date or you're not. But I think like some of these up and coming talents, they want to play football, bro. Look at Elise. Elise went to Crystal Palace to get game time, and he got the big move to Bayern Munich. Sometimes,
are you calling yourself a stepping stone then?
I'd say he was at Reading though. Yeah, that's a bit different.
Say what you like, but there is no point going to Man City as a Semenyo to sit on the bench. What's the point of that?
Well, I'm not saying go to City, but I'm asking why would he go to Spurs?
Because we're in the Champions League, we're offering game time, and he can be a big game player at my club. He can't be that at your club. So if he's got... hang on a minute. Why you keep speaking about City? How about Liverpool? How about Arsenal? My club than your club.
What about Arsenal? What about Liverpool?
Arsenal don't... Have they got space for him? I mean, they're just about to get Eze on the pitch.
Absolutely, they've got space.
And then Liverpool, Liverpool bloody fully stacked.
No, they're not.
No, Liverpool could get him. They'll just and it'll be.
And then it'll be what, rotation between them and Gakpo.
No, but he's better than Gakpo.
Gakpo's a bit. Nah,
bro. He'd start.
Semenyo, you're backing yourself. You're backing yourself against Gakpo if you're Semenyo, 100%.
Yeah.
Bro, you're still 19th, bro. I told you, don't talk to me until 17th.
Well, you should know that area quite well with your 17th finish.
You know you shouldn't be talking to me directly. You know you should be direct messaging me in the chat.
So what are you winning this year, Dutch? What are you winning this year?
No, but you know that was a deal that we had a couple of weeks back where I said to you, until you're 17th or above,
There's a moderator.
Yeah, you shouldn't be talking to me. We did agree that, yeah?
Okay, I'll indirectly not look at you. What are you winning this season, Dej?
For the purposes of staying true to myself, I refuse to answer any comments from Wolfie that comes from him directly.
It's up to you. You can answer, or I can bring the Eze clip up.
Me in private chat. He's 19th, and I'm not going to have this.
Dej, what are you winning this season?
That for me there, Dan Potts, is a really disingenuous question, and I just hope for your sake that your club gets slapped up by my club this weekend, bro, because you deserve an L for that question. But for me, I think look, we're in it until we're not.
LB can't believe that answer.
What's the saying, man? Can't believe what I'm hearing here, man. It's a madness.
I'm going to be honest for once, and at risk of...
For once?
I'm at risk of cooking myself, and if I'm going to cook myself today, I will. I think it's easier to actually answer this question, which is the team likely to get knocked out first? And I think based on form, we could quite comfortably say Nottingham Forest. I can't understand the chest that is coming out from Wolfie. I do want to ask Wolfie if he does believe anything that's coming out of his own mouth, because looking at their form and the fact that they are literally 19th, second from bottom, I wouldn't harbour any hope for your club. But I do think Nottingham Forest go down. I think Champions League will go to an English club. I can't tell you which club that is, and I
Spurs.
don't rate Europe.
Okay, to answer your question, Deji.
Please don't, because.
But you asked me a question. You don't want me to answer a question when asked.
Look, the thing is, I think I mentioned this before, and it's people can take it up with me. If people want to complain to Ofcom, go ahead. But I can't speak to Minnow directly. I can't.
So why did you ask me a question?
You are 19th. You are second from bottom in the Premier League. You have no right to stream, let alone be on this panel.
So why did you ask me a question?
I'm not asking you a question, bro.
You asked me a question.
I'm not asking you a question. I'm just saying you have no right to say a word.
Ed, you got the memory of a goldfish. You've literally got the memory of a goldfish.
Can you just have some humility? Sit here and listen to the rest of us panelists.
Okay, that's not a problem. And don't ask me a question and then tell me and then not want me to answer it.
Bro, I just look. Let me just work something out real quick. On this panel, yeah, you are the only person that is in the bottom half of the table. So that in itself is a problem. You need to be on your own show. Everyone here on this panel right now is 10th or above. Then it gets worse. Because if we talk the bottom 10, you're literally second from bottom. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? So I'm struggling when this question was being asked and being framed from Potts, it was asked without you in mind. You just happened to be here, so you're included. We weren't thinking of you when he asked that question, bro. Like legit.
So are you saying teams in the bottom half of the table shouldn't be on the show?
I'm saying if you're in the bottom three, you should be on the show.
Bottom three, not bottom half, because you stated bottom half.
I'm saying, bro, like apart from you, we're all in the top half of the table.
So, Dej, when he gets to 17th, can he talk to you then?
When he gets to 17th, he can. But I just want to publicly state that Wolfie's broken the rules. I said to him in the last show that we were streaming together that he should, any questions, it should be by direct message in the private.
But can I just stick up for Wolfie one bit? Did you have to put private messages in the chat when you were 17th and Forrest was 7th?
Yeah, but I'm saying to you, can I just make a point? I'm saying to no, because I understand your point and you are right. There are standards. I've said once he reaches 17th, he can speak to me. I never reached 18th.
Never dropped to 18th. You mean?
When we said this, Charlie, back me on this. When I made this rule, Nottingham Forest were 18th. I'm just saying. So it's not difficult to get out of. I'm just saying, Wolf.
Basically, what he's saying there, Deji, you talk too much, bro.
Look, LB, regardless of how we treat each other on these shows, we're all mates apparently off screen. Wolfie, you're 19th.
That's it.
Okay,
and that's all he's got. That's all he needs to say.
That's all he needs.
That is all he needs to say to him.
That is all he needs. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But Dej, you better hope they stay there for a bit longer.
Bro, I'm not worried. The craziest thing is he's talking about winning a Europa League from 19th. And that, for me, I can't lie, that's wild.
And that's a mad stretch from winning it from 17th, isn't it? That's crazy difference right there. You know what? I hope Forest finished 16th and win the Europa League. If Forest finished 16th and win the Europa League, long day for you.
I was never in the relegation zone, just to be clear.
Impossibility.
Charlie, you already know. See me, I'm just sitting here humbly, taking this unwarranted cooking. I don't know where this cooking is coming from. But should my club do the unthinkable this weekend, just know.
Well, oven's going up high.
Where is it? Where is
Emirates.
It? To be fair, Spurs have probably got a better chance.
Rich.
That is
Billy, they have a better chance at the Emirates, yeah.
Billy, you're actually on form this evening. Can you just elaborate on what you was about to say?
What, that you've got a better chance beating Arsenal at Arsenal than you do at Spurs?
Yeah.
That doesn't make it a good chance, Billy. It just makes it a better one.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I don't care. The fact that you think Spurs have got a good chance.
They got
I did say
No,
good chance.
no.
You're taking it out of context.
You didn't say good chance.
Form goes out the window, and history. It's about.
It does. Form goes out the window. You beat us in 2010, the last time at the Emirates. Yunus Kabul.
So 15 years.
Yeah, it's a long time, and we do want to do well at home. But look, I got to be honest. If we do lose, I have to put up with Deji on a Sunday and a Monday, so it's not going to be fun. But if we do win, then Deji has to put up with me on a Sunday and a Monday. So it's one of us ain't going to be happy. It'll probably end up a draw now. But look, I'm quietly confident we'll get the job done. I don't know how Deji's feeling. I don't know how the panel's feeling. I wasn't really going to make this into a preview, but seeing as it's a game that everyone's going to be talking about the weekend, very quickly, how do we see this one going as a panel?
1-0.
Okay, interesting. I'm
What
not.
did Dej say? The panel today is really quite reserved in terms of your predictions and score lines. I don't know if that's a mark.
What's yours, Deji? Let's hear yours.
Look, I'm going to be brutally honest with you and call it. Maybe I've spent too long with you guys and I've become a bit conservative over the past week. I think it's got 1-0 written all over it, and actually I would be delighted with a 1-0 draw at the Emirates, because for me that would be a kick in the teeth for Arsenal, given that Spurs, the amount of injuries we have, the lack of attacking prowess. If you can't beat this Spurs team, your team is rightfully a disgrace, Potts. And I don't mind standing with you on the day on TNT Sports, ESPN Sports, Sky Sports, whatever bloody sports. I will stand with you to be cooking your club, because that would be a disgrace.
Yeah, and
will a draw impact your title hopes, though, Dej?
Bruv, like I said, this here is less about form and all about the moment. I don't give a damn.
No, I'm not saying the moment. I'm saying if you only draw with Arsenal, you're not going to cut the gap to the leaders. How are you going to win the league?
Like I said to you, it's good that you're fixated on my club, but we also need to know what happens to some of the other teams on the weekend as well. Anyone could be dropping points on the weekend, and then we'll see what happens. But what I am saying is, if Arsenal don't win against Spurs, it's a disgrace.
I agree.
It's not, Deji, is it BS? Is there not a movement in your fan base?
There isn't a movement for Frank out. There is a movement around the Spurs fan base are bored with the football, and that's the issue. So they are bored. I'm looking at
what do you guys want, man?
I'm not complaining though. LB, on a level, I actually said I am done with all the kind of sexy football, mate. As long as Spurs are in the top 5, I could give a damn. But a lot of Spurs fans are complaining.
You said you wanted him out.
For me, the reason why I want him out is because I can't see Spurs finishing higher than 6 under Frank. So what is the point?
Why don't you give him a chance, man?
Brother, I just feel like the way that he's put out the team, it doesn't make it.
That's not even that bad, bro.
Deji, would you take 9th this season?
No, but I think LB is onto something. I think given the season we had last season, that's not a bad season. Do you know what I mean? If we were to finish 9th, but I do think 7th or 8th is probably more realistic under Frank. And that's my issue. My issue is we shouldn't even be finishing that low from my perspective. And what's the point? However, given the circumstances and given what we've been through, it's a lot better than last season for sure. Unfortunately, guys, what you guys are witnessing is that Wolfie is unable to kind of analyze or separate his disdain for my club. The fact of the matter is he wishes we could swap places, and unfortunately he's going to go one better than me this season, because he's going to go down, and I'll be there to watch him go down. You know what? I'm actually
thank you for another clip.
Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah,
where we are considered old money, you're seen as new money.
Right.
Yeah. And so the point being is, whoever we have more of a right at being top 6 than your club, because we are of.
No. This is the problem. It's not about rights.
We are of,
Wait, explain that, Dej.
In which case, Villa have more of a right than you as well, Dej.
And Everton.
What are we playing at here?
And Everton.
Yeah, Everton. Yeah, Everton were winning leagues in the 80s.
I'm just saying. Look, I hear what you're saying, but the truth of the matter is, so far, last season Spurs had a blip. They've come back.
Yeah, winning a trophy was a blip.
We are holding a trophy, and we're currently in the top 5. If Spurs go another 3 seasons, they don't win a trophy, and they're not in the top 6, I think LB has a credible point. But now that we won the Europa League, we've got credit in the bank.
I don't think United get back.
Yeah, but you only need to get Conference League, innit?
I think we can lose Billy.
7th.
Let's be honest.
I think
I don't think Sunderland will make it, so they'll drop out, and then United will be top 6 at that point.
I think we gain United and we lose Billy. That would be funny. That would be funny. I think we could potentially lose Villa. Depending.
No, Villa were looking at top 7.
I think Forest, a bit more likely to be gone.
But you got some pure beef with Forest for a fellow Midlands brother, man.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just backing my boys. You're in the eye line.
I would want to see, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I would love to see Wolfie here next season, right? Legit.
Could you imagine Wolfie and Lawless in the Championship next season?
Yeah,